Hello everyone and welcome to my cruise channel. Today we're going to talk about Symphony of the Seas versus Oasis of the Seas. Now I've been on both ships and I'll be honest, these two ships are among my favorite ships. Both are Oasis class ships, which are mega ships. Other ships in this class of ships include the Allure of the Seas, Harmony of the Seas, Wonder of the Seas, and Utopia of the Seas. Today we're going to talk about some of the differences I noticed after having cruised on both Oasis and Symphony of the Seas. If there's any I missed, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Symphony of the Seas is the largest of these two particular ships by gross tonnage, about 228,081 gross tons, while Oasis weighs in at around 226,838 gross tons. There's two different types of balcony cabins you can stay in on this class of ship that are unique, and I'll include a link to each of those in the description below. Now, both ships have very similar offerings, and I've tried as many as I could from each ship. My favorite is the Ultimate Abyss, which is a dry slide on the aft of the ship. Each version starts on deck 16 and drops you down to deck 6 on the boardwalk. Pro tip, look down at the stairs when you enter the ride for an amazing view of the Aqua Theater. Before you begin your descent, you'll be given a toboggan at the top of the slide. On the Oasis of the Seas, the toboggan came up shorter on me than the toboggan on Symphony of the Seas by about half a foot. For those of you on the tall side like me, this makes it way easier for you to push yourself down the slide. I also found the slide to be much faster on Symphony of the Seas than Oasis of the Seas, and the light show inside was different. The slide on Symphony also had sound effects that Oasis didn't. The shows themselves were different. Currently, Oasis has Cats playing in the main theater, as well as an ice show and the show Aqua 80s in the Aqua Theater. All of these events are included in your cruise fare. I've been to all three shows, and all three are worthwhile to see. That said, Symphony of the Seas has a greater variety of shows. They have Hairspray and Flight in the main theater, 1977 and Ice Skate 2.0 in Studio B, which is the ice rink, and Hero in the Aqua Theater. It's very unusual for a ship to have that much of a variety in entertainment, so I decided to do a comparison of each show, and I'll include that in the description below. Both ships have a stowaway piano player. He is an entertainer that stows away on different areas of the ship to give free piano concerts where guests can request specific songs. You never know when or where he's going to be performing. After 4 years of looking for him, I finally got to meet him and get an exclusive interview, which I'll put together for you soon. As far as the food, we enjoyed the food on both ships. We tried El Loco Fresh on both ships and found the location on Oasis to be somewhat lacking in variety. We tried this venue again on Symphony of the Seas and found that they had much more to offer. Both ships have water slides, and you bet Sophie and I rode every single one. I didn't ride the Champagne Bowl on Oasis, but I rode the racer slides on both ships and the Champagne Bowl on Symphony. The location for each was slightly different, as the ones on Oasis rode over the pool deck. On Symphony, they rode over Central Park. The racer slides on both ships are extremely fast, which is perfect for those of us who are thrill seekers. Shockingly, Sophie and I both found the Champagne Bowl to be the tamest of the slides. Overall, I would love to cruise either of these ships again, as the Oasis class is my favorite class of ship. Seasoned cruisers, are there any differences between these two ships that I missed? We would love to hear your comments below. And as always, bon voyage!